Some stories are so terrifying that even decades later, they still haunt the world. 1975, Germany. A young woman named Anneliese Michel began to change. She wasn't just sick. She wasn't just different. She was something else. What happened next would become one of the most horrifying exorcism cases in modern history. And it would end in death. Anneliese Michel was just 16 when it began. She lived in Klingenberg, Germany. She was religious, shy, and full of life. But then, she began to experience strange seizures. Her body would stiffen. Her breathing would stop. Doctors diagnosed her with temporal lobe epilepsy, and she began treatment. But the medicine didn't help. Soon, something darker began to happen. Anneliese started to hear voices, whispers in the night, voices that told her she was damned. She avoided religious objects. She couldn't enter churches. Her parents noticed she looked different. Her eyes hollow, her voice deeper, and sometimes she growled like an animal. Doctors could not explain her symptoms. The Michel family began to believe this was no illness. This was possession. They went to the Catholic Church. At first, the priests refused. They said she needed medical help, but her behavior worsened. She destroyed holy crosses. She drank her own urine. She ate insects and spiders. Finally, in September 1975, the church approved an exorcism. Two priests, Father Arnold Renz and Father Ernst Alt, began the ritual. Over the next 10 months, they performed 67 exorcism sessions. Each session lasted for hours. Anneliese screamed in voices that sounded nothing like her. The priests claimed she was possessed by 6 demons: Lucifer, Judas Iscariot, Nero, Cain, Hitler, and a fallen priest. The real audio recordings still exist. Her voice, deep, inhuman, screaming, cursing, growling. Her body twisted in unnatural ways. Her weight dropped to just 30 kilograms. By June 1976, Anneliese could barely move. She stopped eating. Her knees were broken from constant prayer. On July 1st, 1976, Anneliese Michel died. Official cause: malnutrition, dehydration. But to her family, it was the demons that took her life. The priests and Anneliese's parents were charged with negligent homicide. In court, the tapes of the exorcisms were played. The jury heard her screams, her growls, her desperate cries. The priests said, "We did not kill her. We tried to save her." They were found guilty, but given suspended sentences. Anneliese Michel's grave became a place of pilgrimage. Some say she was a victim of epilepsy. Others say she truly was possessed. The truth may never be known. But one thing is certain. Her story remains one of the most terrifying exorcism cases in history. This was the story of Anneliese Michel.